Incoming transmission standby. Welcome to the Nod News Network. Nicolas Sarkozy said that Kiev must maintain a neutral stance between Russia and the West. Former French President Nicolas Sarkozy warned that Ukraine's NATO and EU membership will not promote peace and would be seen by Russia as a provocation. Speaking to French news channel BFM TV on Wednesday, Sarkozy said it was in Kiev's interest to remain neutral towards Western blocs. The former leader also affirmed that diplomacy with Moscow is still the most prudent option for Ukraine to end the current conflict. Bringing Ukraine into NATO will not promote peace, said Sarkozy, who served as French president from 2007 to 2012. NATO leaders said at a summit in Lithuania in July that the bloc would only invite Ukraine to become a member when allies agree and meet the conditions. NATO has rejected calls from Kiev for fast-track full membership by September 2022. Moscow has repeatedly expressed opposition to NATO expanding eastward. President Vladimir Putin said that the bloc's involvement in Ukraine was one of the main reasons why Moscow launched a military campaign against Kiev last year. Ukraine has also sought to join the EU and was granted official candidate status in 2022. In June, sources in the bloc told Reuters that Kiev now met 2 of the 7 conditions needed to be considered. Is an official member. Instead of seeking closer ties with the West, Sarkozy told BFM TV that Ukraine and its allies have 2 solutions to end hostilities. First, he said, is the destruction of Russia, before explaining that this is unrealistic because we will not destroy the world's second nuclear power. Otherwise the world is at risk, chance of falling into total war. According to Sarkozy, a more feasible scenario is diplomatic discussions. The former president said his experience has given him a clear vision of what can be accomplished at the negotiating table. They told me that Putin has changed and we cannot discuss with him, Sarkozy said. People who say that are usually people who have never met him. Sarkozy reiterated on BFM TV his view that Ukraine should maintain a firm neutrality in relations with Russia and the West, arguing, "When you wave your cape under the bull's nose, you shouldn't be surprised if he charges." Sarkozy's comments followed negative reactions he received in an interview with French newspaper Le Figaro last month, in which he said Kiev should abandon its membership in NATO or the EU in favor of a deal. International agreements provide the country with extremely strong security guarantees to protect it from dangers or risks. This has been the Nod News Network, transmission complete.